Well, alright everyone, welcome back to the beautiful world of Prometheus. Now, it's been a while since I've been back here. Basically, where we started off is we did a couple missions. It was kind of broken, but we ended up getting through it. We put a little base down here next to the stream and these little waterfalls, which I really had a big plan for, but I was doing a little bit of exploring, and I decided that I wanted to switch things up because I found what I believe is an even better spot. And I've got some grand plans for this new base location. So let's actually jump off of our base here. And let's go inside and introduce you to our new little friend. While I was exploring and just gathering some resources, this guy came around. Well, him and his parent came around. His parent, they abandoned him. And so I took him in and I named him Longneck because, of course, he looks like a long neck from the land before time. But what I need to do really quick for him is craft up a saddle, which I'm not sure I have unlocked yet. Now, I'm only level 22 on this character, so we've got a lot of grinding to do because we really want to get to level 30 so that we can unlock the tier 4 tech. And from there, there's an operation that I actually want to complete. But for now, we're going to have to grind a little bit. And like I said, I've got some plans for a brand new base. I mean, we're going to start out basic, but for the time being, we just want to get something down in the new location. But first, I need to find the saddle. Here we go, the basic riding saddle. We're going to need some leather, fur, and rope, and we're going to craft that at the textiles bench. I think we've got everything that we need. We've got the leather, got some fur, and then I think there's some leftover rope, and this is the machining bench. This is the textiles bench. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Let's go over to Longneck here, throw that on him, and then you follow me out here. Just whenever you're ready, buddy. Are you not set to follow? I thought you were. Oh, never mind. Okay, now come here. Okay, close that up. And let's jump on him, and let's head over to the location that I keep talking about. Luckily, it's not far away. Like I said, I was doing a little bit of exploration, and I was just mining and doing some hunting because I wanted to get my XP up. And I'm pretty sure, actually, I know I found this area before, but I think I already had it in my head that I wanted to settle on a river, put a nice water wheel down. But you know what? I can't make up my mind, so we're switching it up. And now you can see I've got a ramp built up here because in this area is a nice lake with a massive waterfall right there. And if we look at the map here really quick, it's right next to the snow biome, and we really don't have to go very far for the other biomes. And it's going to help that we have our trusty long neck here to make things a little bit faster. But let's go up here. Let's see if this is actually where we want to build, is right up on this little cliff. I like this spot. It's actually pretty spacious. And what I was thinking is that we kind of build outwards over the water. And so we're going to have some kind of cabin that actually hangs over, and I don't know, just kind of looks like it's coming out of the mountain. But I haven't completely settled on this exact spot yet. I know I want it in this area, but I haven't actually gone any further than that cliff right up there. So I want to get over here, see if maybe there's another cliffside on this end. And see here. So let's check it out. It looks like there might be something up there, but it's kind of tucked away. And I kind of want to be in the forefront. So I think that's kind of my decision made. I would like to build it on the waterfall itself. But the thing is, as nice as the waterfall sounds when I'm running by it, when I'm doing things around it, I feel like I'd get pretty annoyed if I'm right inside of the waterfall the entire time, just the loud water noises. I think it would kind of drive me crazy. So instead of that, I'm going to build right next to it where I'm essentially going to hear the same thing, but hopefully not as loud the entire time. So yeah, I think this is the new spot. And I don't know if you guys remember the last episode that I did out here on Prometheus. Like I said, it's been a long time, but I did want to build a cabin with a water wheel attached to it right along a little stream. Can't really do that when we build up top on a cliff, but we can still have a water wheel down here. Maybe build like a little shack next to it or something like that. We can still kind of have what we want. So I guess the next steps would be to just chop down a bunch of wood, get down our basic kind of structure that we want, and we can build on it from there. It's going to be, like I said, super basic for now because we just want to get something down, get some storage in there, and then we can build off of it from there. And I'm already imagining like this big grand glass wall, maybe some kind of unique building structure to the whole thing. I've learned a lot building out here on Icarus, and I think we can have a lot of fun with this setting. So yeah, I'm gonna get to chopping down trees, maybe hunting some buffalo and some moa just for some extra XP. And I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, I think we're good. I transferred basically everything over. There's a few scraps left over at the old base, but I've got pretty much everything down, everything built, at least for the time being. Of course, this is not finished. It's half scoria, half wood, 100% a mess, but it's good enough for now. And if you've seen any of my building in the past, you know that this will drastically change in the future. This is just to get a little bit of a base down, get some extra space, a place to sleep at night, and ultimately just a small start to a much bigger project. Now we've got a big storm coming through. I've got to replace these stairs. I'm thinking for these stairs in the future, we're going to be building some kind of grand staircase, something much safer than what we've got right now, because this is a huge safety hazard. I have fallen, I think, 3 or 4 times, sprained my ankle, taken a lot of damage, so it obviously needs to be upgraded. But for now, let's get inside. And are you going to be okay out here, buddy? I think you're probably going to be fine. Do you have water? You do. Oh, I didn't even realize this, but the water trough fills up during storms as long as it's outside. I've always had my troughs inside because that's usually where I kept my animals, and so I've never really noticed that before. Okay, well that's super nice. Yeah, I feel so much better. There's so much more space, especially adding these ceilings. It makes it feel like it's way more open, and I really like that. And it's a lot more organized in here, and I'm feeling a lot better about it all. And now I did level up once, so I say we go over to the talents here and see what we can spend it on. Now with this character, I've really wanted to concentrate on the spears, doing damage with that. Ultimately, I haven't been a huge fan of using it, just because you have to be so close, and the bow just makes way more sense in virtually every scenario. You can still run around and get shots from a distance. I don't know if we're going to keep focusing on the spear right now, but I think I want to do one thing that I haven't really done in the past, and that is focus a little bit on our husbandry, which is of course our animals, and increasing their stamina regen and all of that stuff. But in order to do that, I have to get through some of this basic stuff like decreased saddle crafting cost. It's not expensive as it stands, and on top of that, you virtually never have to, well, I have to do it quite often because my animals run away quite a bit, but it's still not that expensive. But I suppose we better put 1 point into the back in the saddle perk because we're going to need to unlock that to unlock all of the other stuff beneath that. But for now, I say we just wait out this storm, and in the morning, maybe check out what operations we can do. All right, it is the next morning. It is, wow, quite the scene out here. But anyway, I quickly redid the stairs. They're nothing special. They're not the grand stairs that I plan on eventually doing. But for now, we're going to go to the contact device and we're going to check out what operations we can complete. Now, in the last episode, we did this offender investigation mission where we had to investigate some kind of potential thief out here on Prometheus. And that unlocked the next version of that. Unfortunately, it says it requires tier 4 tech, which I don't have yet. And that's why I want to be a level 30. So instead, let's just move down to these one. We've got one, the Celebrity Chef Stockpile. And this one says the I don't know how to say that. The VIPs are requesting some delicacies from Prometheus, or then there's the extraction of rare ice resources. And both of these require tech tier 3, which I have, and I've done a version of the stockpile before. That takes a while. I sped it up by having an actual garden. I haven't done this extraction type before, so I say we go for this one. And let's see what we gotta do. Okay, we got a dropship coming down. It says collect the drilling equipment from the Cinetoy delivery pod. I can do that. Let's go down here. Now these stairs are still very dangerous. If I accidentally slip, I could fall off and just break my legs and or just die. So I gotta be careful with that. But anyway, let's grab, oh, okay. So we got biofuel cans, ice borers, and some thermoses. Okay. Let's grab all those, get the heck away from that. And I can already tell I'm going to want to build some bridges for this little stream going through here so we don't have to jump through every time. But we'll get to that at another time. I don't know what it is, but I absolutely love watching these things take off. But all right, we got to travel to the location marked on our map. Now, where is that? Okay, so it's pretty much straight down south here, but we're going to have to get to the snow biome. I'm not sure if we can cut through somewhere along the edge here, or maybe if we can just go down here. This is probably our safest bet right here, so we're probably just going to do that. And luckily, we've got this guy right here, Mr. Longneck. And I say we just kind of go for it. Do we have anything in our inventory outside of what we need? We do have some extras. We've got some food. I think we have pretty much everything we need, except for one thing I just realized. At one point, I dumped off all of my bone arrows, so we're going to need some of those. Otherwise, I would have gone out there with 0 arrows, which would have been no fun. But anyway, let's get headed out and get to the mission location. Okay, I believe we have made it to the entrance of that snow biome, if we can just get around these big rocks here. And it is dark over here. It's not even 10 in the morning. I guess that's all of just the shade. Looks like the snowstorm is just ending, so we should be okay. Let's keep moving through here. I really like this lake area. I know I say that about pretty much every lake or river or pond that I come by, but I enjoy it. But I do believe that the location that we need to get to is either around this stone mountain here, or maybe on top of it. I don't know if we need to get on top of it. You can't really see it on the map. Let's just keep moving and see if we can get around it, because it looks like the location that we gotta be is out on a lake, so I'm hoping that it's not surrounded by these giant rocks. If so, I guess we'll probably have to just build up. Okay, we were able to get around it, so we should be able to get to our mission spot right up here. I just have to be careful, because I don't know what kind of creatures to expect. Oh, Right, there's one that I should expect, which is a giant polar bear. I really hope I don't have to fight any of those guys right now because I don't know if I'm really equipped for that just yet. Okay. It looks like he's kind of coming my way, but where do I gotta go? It should be right in front of me here. There's a wolf. Is it this thing right here? There's a couple of them. Okay. Looks like it just updated. Set up ice borer at a nearby ice vein and extract super cooled ice. Set up a small encampment with a cement mixer, concrete furnace, and forge. Oh. I'm gonna have to basically make another base over here. Surrounded by wolves, snow leopards, and polar bears. This is exciting. I did expect to have to do all of that. Well, let's get over here first. We're going to have to get our little encampment set up. We're going to have to take this polar bear out. Let's try and get some sneak damage on it first. I did not get very much. I was hoping to get a critical hit. Oh. Please do not attack my Moa. Oh, come on, come on, come on. So I'm pretty sure I've got the kind of tactic down to where I let him charge at me, and then I beeline straight towards him, and he misses his attack every time. So if I just time it properly, make sure to keep an eye on my stamina, should be okay. And hopefully he doesn't get locked onto my Moa either. There we go. He's down. Okay. Let's take care of him really quick, and then we'll get to building our little base. Oh, no, 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 no. Sir, back away from the Moa. Alright, so I've got a little base set up here. We've got a fire going on the inside, and I put another crafting table down here as well. So we might be in this biome for a little while unless I run all the way back to our current base, which I don't really want to do. I think I'm actually okay with spending a little bit of time out here. It's going to be a little bit brutal, but I think it'll be kind of fun. So what I need to do next, though, is make a mortar and pestle. So let's go ahead and craft that up quick. Then we're going to plop that right down on our crafting bench. And then from there, we need to make a bunch of, I think it's epoxy. Let's use some crushed bone here because we're actually going to need to make the machining bench. And for the machining bench, we need the stone furnace to smelt down iron and other things. And then we also need to make the anvil because we're going to need nails. And so, yeah, it's a little bit of a process here, but I actually don't think it'll be all that bad. It's going to be a little bit grindy, but I think it'll go by pretty quick. Now, I haven't done any searching just yet for any types of caves around us, but I'm willing to bet that there's going to be some nearby. For now, do we have enough to make a storage box? Yes, we do. So let's go ahead and do that. Uh-oh. What's going on out here? Oh, another wolf. Come on, buddy. Get out of here. Stop. Oh, my goodness. We need to find a safer spot for Long Neck here. How about this? Let's make a little wood ramp really quick. Let's place it right there. Grab you, and we'll put you right up top here. There we go. And we can remove that, and I'm pretty sure none of the predators should be able to get him. The thing is, I'm going to need to be able to keep him fed, but I don't know what type of veggies or fruits are even found out here, if any at all. So I might have to actually make the trek back to this biome, at least for a little bit of food for him. Oh, look at that. We have a cave right next to us. So that makes things a little bit easier. Hopefully we can get everything that we need out of it. But for now, let's see. What were we doing here? we were going to put a little storage box down. So let's go ahead and do that right here. Let's offload everything we don't need just yet. Well, I guess we can put these ice borers down. And then let's see if it gives us any extra objectives here once we get it down on the ground. All right, first one down. And there's the second one. Okay, our objectives haven't changed, but we also do need some of that biofuel. So let me run back and grab that really quick. All right, first one is filled up. Let's fill up the second one. Let's go ahead and take this wolf out. Now, I don't know if I want to start them just yet because I have a feeling it's going to bring in a bunch of predators, which I'm not quite ready for. But I also like being reckless and taking risks. So I kind of want to start them up and just see what happens. Now, I hear our Moa screaming. I think that's just him yelling. But he looks like he's safe from here. You know what? I say we just start one up and just see what happens. And now I'm kind of wondering, now that I'm actually thinking about it a little bit, I don't think it's gonna bring in any predators. It's good. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh, why did he scare me so bad? Oh, right as I said, it wasn't gonna bring in predators. Now, I don't think the ice borers brought in this wolf. He was already here. I think he just saw me, like this guy. I think, wait. Are they just kind of showing up now? Here, let's try and take these guys out and see what happens. Ouch. So there's a snow leopard out there. I'm gonna get rid of their bodies quick so it doesn't bring in any other predators. Okay, knock on wood, I think they're pretty well taken care of, but I don't want to leave and then all of a sudden they're destroying the ice borers. Let's just run back to the base really quick, offload everything that we don't need, and we can try and get a little bit of mining done while they bore some ice. Okay, so this is interesting. I've actually never seen this before. Instead of a big stone wall blocking the cave, it's just a wall of ice. So I guess this is one way to get a bunch of ice if we need it, which I don't really need any ice right now. Either way, let me chip through this. Probably have to kill some cave worms. And then we're going to mine as much as we can and see where we're at after that. All right, we made it through. We've already got cave worms here. Oh. Okay, so far so good. I have never been in a snow biome cave. This is pretty cool. Oh, this is where you find mushrooms. Okay, in the past, I've never known that this is actually where they are. Oh, what's going on? I have, oh my goodness, I have no stamina. I'm taking damage, I'm unbelievably cold. What's going on? What do I have here? Frosty and hypothermia and cold. Do we have, no, we don't have any stones on us to make a fire. Let's get back to the base here really quick. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit more of a challenge than I realized, but I think we can still do it. Let's go ahead and warm up here, and hopefully this hypothermia will go away. Okay, yep, we've got a timer for it. Same thing with the Frosty. We'll let these go down, and then we'll run back into the cave. Okay, so there's not a whole lot of iron in here. I've got some cooking up right now, but there's a massive hole in this cave that I do not like. And I don't see any way to get out of it if we fall in. I think this is kind of the extent of the cave is pretty much up here. If I can get up. I swear I made this jump once. There we go. Yeah, okay, so there's some more iron here, but yeah, this is the end of the cave. We're not far from the entrance. It's just over that way. And there's, I guess the only way is down from here. And I kind of want to check it out, but it makes me a little bit nervous. And I think I've got some stuff to build some thatch ramps, so we might be able to get down and back up without getting hurt. What I'm trying to do is make sure I can get as much of these mushrooms as I can, so that way I can feed my Moa. And yeah, this, I don't know. Looks like there's a little kind of dugout over there I kind of want to check out. You know what? Let's see. How many ramps can we craft? We can craft 4. I think that's going to be enough. All right, let's give this a shot here. Let's try and put this up a little bit. Maybe right here. Oh gosh, what's going on? I can't see. Oh, I placed it right in front of me on accident. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Put one down there. Oh, my torch went out. Let's go ahead and replace that. I was prepared. Okay. We actually might be okay. There are some nodes down here, some iron. Let's go ahead and grab that. And then we're gonna have to use this ramp to get up one more. There we go. Some more iron. Oh, there's nothing down here unless I can break through this. No, I can't. Okay. Well, I guess there really isn't much down here. Let's grab the rest of this iron. We'll go back up to the base. We'll smelt a bunch of this down. And then we'll actually have made some decent progress on where we need to be. Okay, so we've got 40 iron ingot already smelted. Oh, actually 51. Is that everything that we need for the anvil? It sure is. Let's go ahead and craft that up. It'll take about 9 seconds. And then from there, we'll have to see what we need for the rest of this. I think the machining bench is probably next, which is another 12 iron ingot for the nails and another 40 iron ingot. And then 10 epoxy. We've got the epoxy, but we need a bunch of rope as well. But anyway, the anvil is finished. Let's go ahead. Let's just put this... I'll just put it right here. It's going to be pretty cramped in here, but I'm used to that. Once we're done with this operation, we can head back to the cabin where we have loads of space. But let's grab an iron ingot out of... Well, let's grab it all here. Let's repair our pickaxe, so we don't have to use the stone one anymore. And then we want to make 120 nails. So that's 12 iron ingot total, which leaves us with 3 left, plus another 5, plus another 25 in here. And then let's throw another 50 ore, and that should be everything. And we've got some left over. I'm holding on to it. I don't know if we'll need it just yet, but I'm going to keep it in storage just for a little while. And we do have a storm coming through, but I need a bunch of fiber really quick so we can craft up all the rope that we're going to need. So I'm probably going to use a sickle until it's broken, and it's broken. I don't have any extra bones on me, so let's just go ahead and pick up the rest by hand. Oh, boy. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this area is crazy dangerous. Now, I know Prometheus in general is just more dangerous than the other 2 maps, which is Olympus and Styx. And on top of that, when we're such a low level like we are, we don't really have any great perks or weapons that's going to make fights like these all that easy. Oh, look at that. We are accumulating a bunch of snow on our roof right now. That is not great. Oh, this whole place is falling apart from the storm. Oh, this is going to be pretty brutal, isn't it? I am unbelievably cold right now. Does it show how cold we are somewhere in here? It probably does. I don't know where. I'm not seeing it. Just know that we are crazy cold. And I think I've got enough support with the beams around the base that the roof shouldn't collapse from the weight of the snow. But I really don't know. I've never actually lived in the snowy region before. Okay. I'm just fixing everything up. It looks like the worst part of the storm has finished. So I just want to make sure that all the walls and ceilings are good to go. Man, this is actually brutal. I forgot how tough these storms can actually get. Okay. Storm's over. We've got, I think, everything we need for the machining bench except for 3 stone. But we are conveniently located next to a massive stone here. So let's go ahead and get a little bit more. And I'm guessing we're going to need a bunch more because we're going to need to build the cement mixer and another thing that I forgot already. But we'll focus on that in a second. Okay, let's get back in the warmth here. Not really all that warm. It's still pretty darn cold. But we can make the machining bench. Let's go ahead and craft that up. It's going to take another 9-10 seconds. And there we go. Let's go ahead and place this down here. And now, for the cement mixer, we need to make another 20 iron ingot, 8 rope, 8 nails. That's not all that bad. Refined wood is the problem, which means we need... Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh gosh. Oh no. Yep, the roof is collapsing. Oh, do we have any extra wood? Anything? Let's destroy this ramp. How many floors can we make here? 3. Hold on, don't collapse just yet. No! No. This one's gonna go now too, isn't it? Wait, hold on, let me put a beam down. Maybe a couple? It's gonna go, isn't it? Yeah, let's just watch it happen. Yep, okay. Do we need to make ramps instead of floors? Let's go and grab some more wood here really quick. I might end up taking the MOA back to the base. I thought we were going to be able to do it, but man, this is an absolute challenge. But maybe the roof pieces will have a little bit better stability when it comes to snow. I'm hoping most of the snow will fall off. I'm not sure how it works. But what I was trying to say earlier is we're going to need to make the carpentry bench as well in order to make the refined wood. Okay, we've got the new roof up. A little bit more spacious feeling. Let's put another post, I guess, just straight up. I don't know if that's going to help the stability at all, but what we can do is put maybe the last couple beams up there as well, and I guess right there. We'll see how that goes. I might just have to get up on the roof when the snow gets too high and just shovel it off, but for now we need a bunch more fiber so we can make some rope, and I just need to kind of grind this out a little bit. Okay, so this is going to be the test here. My roof sounds like it's collapsing again. I'm going to try and take my shovel here. Can we just take the snow off? Oh, we can. Okay, come on. We got another storm here, and that's why the snow is piling up. Okay, that actually worked, but the snow keeps piling on. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad now that the bad part of the storm has passed. We'll see. But I was able to get the carpentry bench down, and now I'm cooking up some more iron, some copper, and what else? Oh, and refined wood in the carpentry bench. And I think all I need is just a little bit of stone now. Yeah, looks like that's it. So let's grab a little bit here, and then we'll be able to make the cement mixer. Okay, we should have the stone. Let's get back inside because it is brutally cold out right now. Let's grab the nails from here. How much do we have in the carpentry bench? We got 5560. Should be enough. Oh, I need the rope. Okay. Okay, now the cement mixer is all cooked up, and then we're gonna need to make the forge, which requires another 19 iron, 20 steel ingot, which means even more iron, and a bunch of stone and epoxy. The stone and epoxy isn't too bad, but you know what? I've got some iron and some steel cooked up out at the base, so I say we make a trip back. All right, well, come on, long neck. We're going home for a little bit. This has been a little bit too overwhelming, a little bit too dangerous for my liking. I mean, look at that. We're running straight through wolves and another polar bear. And I'm thinking we can run fast enough. Oh, and a snow leopard. Beautiful. Yeah, let's get the heck out of here, buddy. We just need to go home for a little bit. Calm our nerves at least a small amount. Okay, so I was just on my way home. We didn't really get very far. And we found this exotic plant, and we picked it up, and it gave us this volatile exotic seed. It says this seed doesn't have a scientific name yet. Try planting it anyway. Okay. I guess we give that a shot when we get home, too. Just gotta get past this massive lake. I took a bad path back. Well, looks like we're jumping. Oh my goodness. That was kind of fun, but now we're gonna take absolutely forever just to get through this lake. But anyway, let's get back home. No more pit stops. Let's just get there. All right, so I have made it back to the main base here, and I'm just kind of fixing things up as the storm passes through. And one thing that you might notice is that this cement mixer is stuck out a little bit ways away from the wall, and there's a reason for that, and it's a reason that I don't really like. It's because back here we can't actually place anything. There's like an invisible barrier, and there's like a gap that goes pretty much all the way out to like here where I can't place anything. Matter of fact, I don't think I can even repair this roof if I wanted to. Luckily, I think because of where it's placed, it doesn't take any storm damage. So yeah, again, this is all going to drastically change in the future, but this is kind of one current limitation that we have. Now, I have cooked up a few bags of cement. We've got 7 total, and we're going to need, I believe, 20. And now overall, we're going to need 24 iron ingot, 150 stone, 20 epoxy, 20 steel, and then again 20 concrete mix. We should be able to get most of that, if not all of that, and bring it back to the mission area. But I'm gonna have to let this storm pass, and we're gonna have to do, I think, a little bit more mining for, I think, both stone as well as some silica, so we can make that cement mix. And then we should be able to run back all the way to the mission area and hopefully finish it off. I'm actually concerned that it won't actually finish it off, because once we put the concrete furnace and forge down, I'm wondering if there's going to be some extra steps that we're going to need to take to finish the operation. But we'll figure it out when we get there. For now, I'm going to keep fixing up the base as it kind of deteriorates through this storm. And I guess that's one thing that I really like about this location. No matter how many predators are around us, we don't have to worry about them, because they shouldn't be able to get up to us. Oh shoot, I need wood to repair this. Do I've got some extra? I do. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no predators should be able to get to us. Maybe through the stairs that we have. If anything, they'll probably try and destroy the stairs, but I don't think they'll be able to get up to us. But yeah, I'm gonna let this storm pass. I'm gonna sleep through the night, and I'll see you in the morning. All right, we have made it back safe and sound with, I believe, just about everything that I need except for the stone, which I figured I could just get right here, right next to my base. But let me put a little ramp up for Long Neck here, get him to safety, and I should probably clear this snow as well. All right, let's go ahead and craft up the concrete furnace first, and then we will have to get the stone for the forge. And I think we'll have pretty much everything that we need. I really hope. Actually, I don't want to take his little safety base out. Let's take this little pillar out first for all the stone that we need. Need 150, so I'm going to be here for a second. And there we go. We've got everything that we need. Let's jump back into here. Let's grab the concrete furnace out of there. I don't really have room for this right. Oh, I lied. I've got room. Plenty of room. But all right, let's jump back to the machining bench, and we... Oh, no. Oh, no. I thought I had all of the iron ingot that we need. I miscounted. I need 8 more iron ingot. Do I have any in here? Oh, beautiful. I have more than enough. Okay. All right, I panicked for nothing. We're good to go. Let's craft up the forge here. Now, the forge for sure I'm going to have to expand really quick. Got a bunch of wood and fiber. Let's see what we can make here. And it's not going to be enough, so let's go out. Oh, man, avoid the predators. Also, this is one guy that I've never seen before. This is a shaggy zebra. At least I'm pretty certain I've never seen him. And I just thought he looked kind of funny. I'm wondering if we could tame them. I haven't seen any babies around for those guys, so I don't think so. But I think it'd be pretty cool if we could. At the very least, we could actually add their head to the wall of our base. I think they'd look pretty cool up there, too. Alright, I think we've got everything we need, except we have 2 snow leopards over there, a wolf right here. We're gonna have to take care of these guys. It is crazy how popular this area is for all these different predators. Let's take out our bow, which is getting very low on its durability. Take that guy out, and you know what? I'm gonna let the other guy live. He's far enough away, and it doesn't look like he's moving towards us. At least not yet. I'm sure he will. But let's start by putting these beams down here. And then we will finish off the ceiling here. Wait, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that with the size of the forge. Let's go ahead and grab that. Let's see what that looks like here. Oh no, we have plenty of room. Okay, yeah, we'll be totally fine. Let's just place that down, finish off our ceiling here. And I just heard something. Get another dropship. And a snow wolf is trying to attack our Moa. And it's not a problem. Look at that. Look at me, thinking ahead. Okay, let's kill this guy really quick. And then let's check out our mission here. Okay. After we kill this guy. Okay, now let's check out the mission. So we've got some optional craft items, which includes cold steel pickaxe to collect frozen ore, craft a shovel to collect ice. I don't need to do that. Craft some cocoa to stay warm. Oh, I might try that. And then we just need to deliver the supplies to the Cinetoid retrieval pod, which is the 200 ice, 50 super cooled ice, 25 frozen ore, and 25 steel ingots. I did not bring extra steel ingots. That's going to be kind of a problem. We'll have to find another cave nearby, though. All right, so I'm just grabbing all the super cooled ice from these drills really quick. I think I got it all from this one. Let's turn off that. I'm going to grab that biofuel can. Let's go ahead and pick up the ice. Well, you know what? I'll just leave it there. We don't need it back home. There's no ice over there that we can drill. Let's go ahead and take all that, deactivate, take the biofuel, and head over to the retrieval pod. We can drop off 50 of the super cooled ice, and then I guess we can use the rest for crafting. I don't know what we're all going to need, but we'll figure that out in a second. All right, we dropped off 50 super cooled ice, and now we just need 200 ice. I had a bunch earlier. I don't have it anymore. Do we still have our shovel on us? We do. Let's go ahead and just dig up a bunch of the ice really quick and throw that in. Okay, we got the ice. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. And now we need 25 frozen ore and 25 cold steel ingots. So I'm assuming we use the super cooled ice to make the cold steel ingots. I just don't know about the frozen ore. Let's head back to our little encampment and check it out. Oh, uh-oh. Looks like we've got a visitor at our door. Hey, buddy, stop attacking my base. There's no one in there. Yeah, what you want is on that rock. And what you want, you will never get because you cannot destroy that rock, but I can destroy you. All right, good night, buddy. Let me get rid of the evidence here so it doesn't bring anyone else in. Okay, let's jump in here. I'm pretty sure in the forge, that's where we make some of this stuff. Nothing just yet. We do have to unlock the pickaxe, though, I believe. Yeah, here we go, the cold steel pickaxe. So we need 5 cold steel ingot, 10 refined wood, 10 steel screw, and some fur. So we need some steel bloom, which I don't have any of. Oh, boy. Yeah, we're going to have to do some more mining. All right, buddy. Let's go off. Let's find a cave. I'm just going to follow this rock wall here and see if we can find anything. I'm hoping there's something close. I'm willing to bet there's quite a few caves out here in the winter biome. And just like that, we found one actually pretty darn close to where our little base is. So let's go ahead, equip our torch, turn that on, and hope... Oh my goodness, this looks like a deep cave. Hopefully it's not too dangerous. I'll have you set to follow me just in case. Don't need any predators outside the cave coming in and attacking him. All right, where are the worms at? I don't even see any ores. Is this even a cave where I can get any? You know what? I don't think I can. There's no ores in here. And what I'm thinking is that this is a cave that just leads to the other side of the biome, which is great to know, but useless for me right now because I need a ton of ore. So let's get the heck out of here and keep searching for another cave. What in the world? A snow stalker? I'm not gonna mess with him, especially since he didn't even see me apparently. I'm going to assume that he is not friendly. But let's keep going here. What's going on down here? Okay. Wasn't sure how deep this was gonna go. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to pass it, but it should be okay. That's... Oh, I thought I was gonna drop into another hole. What is going on? What is this place? Just a bunch of random holes in the ground, useless caves, and weird creatures. Well, this isn't good. I've got hypothermia, and I just fell into a massive crevice in which it seems like there's no way out of. And I brought my MOA down here too. Oh, and there's a storm coming through. And I have no materials to build myself out either, so I can either die down here, come back and get all my stuff, or I can choose to get unstuck, which I think would get me out of here, but there's no way to get my Moa back. I think he's just gonna be stuck down here. Okay, I chose to unstuck myself. The thing is, I don't think I'm making it out of this storm alive. I've got hypothermia. The storm's gonna come in. It's gonna get brutal. I don't know how to get out of this area. I'm surrounded by all these deep, not crevices, but kind of crevices, and I have no clue how to get out without building my way out. Maybe, oh no, where am I? So I'm over here, and I need to somehow get out of here. I think I can jump up. I just have no stamina because of this storm and because of the hypothermia. Oh no, this is absolutely brutal. There's no trees or anything around where I could actually cut something down and use it to craft a ramp or something, except there are some stuff here. Oh, right as I say that. Okay, let's get this. Oh gosh, just used up all my stamina doing that. Get all the sticks, all the fiber, everything I can to build some kind of ramp to get out of this area. And it's dark and I can't see anything because of the storm, and now I'm overweight. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. This is as fast as I can move right now. I'm dying out here. I'm absolutely dying out here. There's no way I survive this. I've got a bunch of cooked fatty T-bones that I can eat for a bunch of health, but I don't think there's any way I can make it back to the base. Yeah, and I just came up on another one of these massive holes in the ground too. Maybe if I go down. Oh, there goes most of my health. And I've got a sprained ankle. Oh no. Maybe I can get in this rock here really quick. Oh, even if I do and I get out of this storm, I don't think I'm gonna survive this. Okay, storm exposure is going down. Our health is still going down, but that's because of the hypothermia. We might actually have a chance here. Where are we compared to our base? Oh my goodness, our base is all the way over here. We're all the way over here. What in the world? I started to make a run for it, and apparently there's a dreadwing out here. I have no clue what that is. I just want to make it home. I think we're getting close. Where are we at? We're not even close. But the storm should start going down. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, we might have a chance now. We're going to be hurting pretty bad, but I think we might actually survive this. And I think once we get everything kind of squared away, we should be able to go back and hopefully, potentially, maybe get our Moa out of its little trap that we may or may not have fell in. Oh my goodness, we actually made it back. Is our base still standing though? It's in rough shape, but it's still up. Okay, let's stand by the fire and try and repair this. And I'm gonna go to sleep for the night. And in the morning, I say we go and attempt a rescue mission for our Moa. And I was just thinking about that. I think it's actually going to be okay for him because I don't think any other creature is going to be going down where he is. All right, it is the next morning. I've cooked up 27 steel blooms, so let's get a bunch of these crafted, and then we'll be able to make the cold steel ingot, and then we should be able to make that pickaxe. Okay, I think I've got everything that I need. Let's go ahead and throw some coal in there. Craft up the pickaxe. And there we go. Let's throw that on, and then let's see. Now we need 25 cold steel ingots, which means we need to make some more steel bloom. We can only make 9 more. How many do we have cooking up right now? We've got 9 plus 11, which is 20. So we should have 29, so that should be more than enough. So we should have enough for the mission. And then I need frozen ore. I don't know where to get frozen ore. Oh, so here we go. So looking at the pickaxe itself, there's a 20% chance frozen ore per mined resource. Okay. So really what we have to do is just jump back into another mine and just mine the heck out of everything. That way we have a 20% chance with each hit to get some of that frozen ore. All right, so let's just go to the cave that's right next to us and mine as much as we can and see how much we come out with. And there we go. We've got some frozen ore. We already have 5. Wait, how much do we need? We only need 25? We have 8 just from one node? Oh, this isn't going to be bad at all. And just like that, we have 34 of the frozen ore, and I think the rest of these should be cooked up. Yes, exactly 25. So let's grab that. Let's run to the pod. Where's the pod? It's over this way. I think we're going to have to take this guy out. Let's just do it. There we go. Our spear's pretty good. So long as we get a headshot, some type of critical hit, It's going to be pretty effective. All right, let's throw the 25 in there. And then, you know what? You can have all of the frozen ore. Oh, let me actually get the 9 back and get the heck out of here. And there we go. Finally. Holy, that was an absolute challenge. And I just remembered my Moa's still stuck. Yeah, that was a real challenge. I mean, just surviving out in this biome is actually crazy. But we did it somehow, some way. We cheesed it a little bit because we got stuck. I kind of had to. But I'm going to go back to my base here. We'll spend these talent and solo points that I've got. And we'll see if we can start a little rescue mission for our Moa. Okay, looks like we made it to the spot. Let's just make our way down with hopefully without breaking our legs. All right, you still down there, buddy? Oh, you sure are. You poor son of a gun. All right, let's see what we could do here. Let's just put these down for now just so we can get down without hurting ourselves. I'll just break that. Oh, that was further down than I realized. Okay, let's see. What's the best way out of here? Probably building up this way. Just put some of these bad boys down. Put that there, and then go down here, and I'm gonna go kind of halfway up, and then stop, and then build up a little bit more. Come on, buddy, we can do it. Okay, you should be safe there. Okay, I think we should be good. Can we jump out this way? Yes, we can. Now, just to make things a little bit easier for us, let's grab a couple more of those. And let's see if we can just build our way out of this little valley. There we go. We're free, and we are going home. I'm going to stop by the base one more time, grab all the valuable stuff, like the metals and stuff, and then we are just going to beeline it straight home. Oh my goodness. We made it back. We're not dead. And you have no idea how good it feels to be back in this biome, in this area, back home, in my base. I feel just so much safer and just so much more relaxed. And I just realized we never really got a look at the base from down here. And it looks pretty cool, even just as it is right now. I know like the front, it has the wood pieces there still. We're going to fix all of that. This version of the cabin up there will not be the final version. It's going to look completely different, not too far off in the future. But we're here. Our torches are still on because they are powered by coal, I believe. So they last quite some time. But let me offload everything here, fix everything up, and then I think we call it a day. And there we go. I just planted the 3 raw volatile exotics that we picked up way earlier. And I realized just a second ago that we didn't just get the seeds for those. I don't remember if I said it or not, but we also got, where is it at? The volatile raw exotics. Now, it says it requires heavy processing to be of any use. And that reminds me that there is a processor that we can eventually build, I think in tier 4, that will allow us to process those down, and then I think eventually sell them back up to the station for some currency. But we're going to have to wait for the next episode in order to see those bad boys grow up. But all right, we've got a storm coming through. I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you did. Throw a like on the video. Subscribe if you want to see some more. We got a ton done today. It was an unbelievable challenge. I never really expected it to be that difficult, but it was fun. And on top of that, we got our Moa back. Oh yeah, and then we built a cool mountainside base next to a waterfall. That was pretty sweet too. But anyway, before the storm starts hurting me too much, I'm going to jump back inside. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next one. Later.